Did you know that the right questions can make or break your chances in an interview? As a former recruiter, I've seen candidates secure jobs simply because of the questions that they asked. Questions that uncovered opportunities, addressed challenges, and left a lasting impression on the hiring team. In this video, I'll share my top 7 questions that will set you apart and help you ace your next interview. Let's dive in. But before we dive in, if you're new and haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified every time we post a new video about job search advice, or if you're just looking for encouragement, wisdom, and practical guidance in your career transition journey, let us be your guide. I'm Chuks Agada, also known as Dr. A, with over 20 years of HR and recruitment experience for some of the world's leading companies. My wife and I founded Career Calibration to help seasoned professionals land 6-figure plus roles without the frustration of relying solely on job application that yield little to no result. We've successfully helped hundreds of candidates and clients overcome today's challenging job market and land the roles they deserve. Now, from my experience, asking thoughtful, strategic questions in an interview isn't just a nice to have. It's a game changer. These aren't just questions. They're an opportunity to show your curiosity and genuine interest in the role, to demonstrate alignment with the company's mission and goals, and to showcase your ability to think critically about the challenges the organization may face. Today, I'll walk you through my top 7 questions, why they matter, and how to tailor them depending on who you're speaking to, whether it's a recruiter, a hiring manager, or a potential colleague. Let's get started. So, part 1, why asking questions is crucial. Before we dive into the actual question, let's talk about why asking the right questions is such a game changer in interviews. Thoughtful questions achieve several things. Number 1, it shows that you've done your homework. If you don't have any questions to ask, it can give the impression that you didn't take the time to research the company or the role. It signals a lack of preparation, which can be a red flag for employers. Number 2, it demonstrates genuine interest. Failing to ask questions can make you seem indifferent about the role. I've seen candidates lose out on opportunities simply because they didn't engage with thoughtful questions. When you show curiosity and care, it reflects positively on you and boosts your standing as a serious candidate. Number 3, it positions you as a strategic thinker. The right questions can highlight your ability to think critically about the role and the organization. They reveal your thought process and show that you're approaching the position with a problem-solving mindset. Number 4, it's your chance to interview them. Remember, interviews are a two-way street. Just as the organization is evaluating you, you should be evaluating them. Thoughtful questions help you gather the information you need to decide if the role and the company are a right fit for you. Employers respect candidates who do this. It shows that you value your career and are serious about finding a mutually beneficial match. Your questions should always be tailored to your audience. A recruiter might focus on basic qualifications or logistics, while a hiring manager will be more interested in your ability to solve complex problems and contribute to strategic goals. For example, a recruiter might only know surface-level details about the role, while the hiring manager expects a deeper, more strategic conversation. Knowing your audience allows you to ask questions that resonate. And while I'll share my top 7 questions, don't feel pressured to use all of them as is. Adapt them to fit the flow of the conversation, the specifics of the role, and the dynamics of the interview. As you go through the interview process, listen carefully and pick up on cues about what the employer truly values. Then frame your questions to align with those priorities. This shows that you're not only listening, but also thinking critically about how you can meet their needs. Now, let's talk about the questions to ask and why to ask them. Question number 1 is what I call the money question. Now that we've spoken, what would you say is most appealing in my background, experience, and skills for this role? This question is incredibly valuable for a few reasons. Number one, it helps you capitalize on key traits. Their answer gives you insight into what stands out most about your background. This is your chance to lean into those traits during the rest of the interview process. Number two, it prepares you for the next interview. If you're moving on to additional interviews, you now know what resonates most with the hiring team. Use that knowledge to tailor your responses and reinforce those points with future interviewers. And number three, it provides market insights. Asking this question across multiple interviews will reveal common themes about what employers find appealing. You can use this feedback to refine your resume, cover letter, LinkedIn profile, and even your networking approach. Question number two, what challenges are your team currently facing and how can this role address them? Why ask this? Even if some challenges have already been shared during the interview, this question allows you to dig deeper. It positions you as a partner who's eager to understand the pain point and how this role is critical to solving them. By asking multiple people this question throughout the process, you'll gain different perspectives on the challenges the organization is facing. This information will help tailor your responses and frame future answers to address what matters most to each individual interviewer. And then what does this question say about you? This question highlights your proactive, solution-oriented mindset. It shows you're already thinking about how to add value and solve problems. Question number three, how do you measure success in this role, both short-term and long-term? So why ask this question? This question provides insight into their expectations and priorities and helps you understand what success looks like, allowing you to align your efforts with their goals from day one. Knowing these metrics also gives you a head start on crafting your 30, 60, 90-day plan if you get the role. Now, what this question says about you, you're results-driven, goal-oriented, and eager to align your contributions with the organization's success. And number four, can you tell me about the team I'd be working with and their working style? Why ask this question? Team dynamics are a big part of any job. This question helps you gauge whether the team's working style aligns with your preferences and whether the culture is a good fit for you. Now, what it says about you is you value collaboration, communication, and team cohesion. Asking this shows that you're not just focused on the role, but also on fostering strong working relationships. So I'm going to pause here for a moment. If you're finding value in this video so far, hit that like button right now. Also, comment below. What questions would you ask during the interview and why? I'd love to hear your thoughts. All right, so question number 5. What are some of the biggest opportunities for growth within the organization and how does this role contribute? Why ask this question? This question positions you as someone who thinks beyond the immediate job and aligns yourself with the organization's larger vision. It shows that you're not just interested in the role, but in contributing to the company's future success. Now, what it says about you is that you're strategic, forward-thinking, and focused on making a meaningful impact. Now, question number 6, what's your leadership style and how do you typically support your team's growth? Why ask this? If you're speaking to the hiring manager, this is a fantastic way to learn about their management approach and whether it aligns with your preferred working style. Now, what it says about you is that you value mentorship, growth, and clear communication, and you're proactive about ensuring a good manager-employee fit. And then question number 7, is there anything about my background or experience that gives you hesitation for this role? Why ask this question? Now, this question should be used cautiously. If there are no concerns, it reinforces your value. However, if there are minor reservations, this gives you a chance to address them directly. It also offers insight into the employer's thoughts and provides feedback that could help you refine your approach for future interviews. It's an unofficial way of getting feedback from the company. Many people today get ghosted by organizations, unfortunately, with no helpful feedback given as to why they were not chosen. By asking this question, you get the feedback you need in the event you are not chosen for the role and no one gives you feedback afterward. Now, what it says about you, you're confident, coachable, and committed to improving Asking this question demonstrates self-awareness and a genuine interest in meeting the company's needs. Now, I want to throw out a bonus question and a pro tip. So the bonus question is, what are the next steps in the hiring process? Why ask this simple question? It's simple yet critical. This question signals your interest and ensures that you're clear on timeline and expectation. And a pro tip, follow up this question with, can I have your email to stay in touch? This allows you to send a thank you note and maintain communication throughout the process. The more connections you have for outreach, the better your chances of staying top of mind with the organization. All right, so now I want to kind of talk about tailoring your questions. Now, remember, these questions are a framework, not a rigid script. Adapt them based on the role, the person you're speaking with, and the flow of the conversation. For example, with a recruiter, focus on logistical questions about the role and the company culture. With a hiring manager, ask about strategic goals, leadership style, and team dynamics. With a peer or potential colleague, inquire about day-to-day operations and team collaboration. Interviews are a two-way street. The questions you ask aren't just for gathering information, they're an opportunity to demonstrate your curiosity, critical thinking, and genuine interest in the role. Be genuine, stay curious, and keep the conversation natural. And don't forget to take notes. It shows you're engaged and it ensures you capture important details. The questions you ask say just as much about you as the answers you give. By asking thoughtful, strategic questions, you'll not only impress the interviewer, but also gain valuable insights to decide if the role is truly the right fit for you. All right, that's it for this video. If you are a seasoned professional that is struggling to make that career transition and need help in doing so, I'd love to help. Click on the link below and fill out an application to work with us. If a fit, you'll be prompted to schedule a call with us. I look forward to meeting you. Also, would you like expert job search advice delivered weekly into your inbox? Sign up for free to join our exclusive email list. Get exclusive insights designed to help you land your next role. Sign up today by clicking on the link below and take control of your job search. And finally, if you liked this video, be sure to subscribe and comment below. See you next time. Over and out.